如果用这一组金量进去的话，我可能试试看，测试看看。好，大家好，我是爱斯提莫。那今天呢，应该怎么呢？今天我们来玩吸血鬼。其实看这个标题就知道了，对吧？好，那怎么玩呢？其实很简单，就是待会我们接续上一次，然后继续。会不会有人觉得奇怪？那我现在明明都已经开始直播这样了，其实呢是因为这个样子，我先把这个设回公开，然后把之前的画面给它。哦，对了，话说大家还记不记得上一次我是什么时候直播的？没错，就是9月13号。那时候就因为旁边太吵了，所以就没有直播了。好了，那今天的随性直播这个吸血鬼其实档案网没有开了。那而且你们现在看到的那个标题，算了，反正我现场直播的时候，通常不会有人进来看，对吧？所以就不纠结了。现场直播的时候，通常不会有人进来看，所以我标题怎么改都 OK 的啦。好，那我们先来设定一下标题哈，那个9月26号，今天我们来尝试一下在说明里面放一些东西。我想想看，待会等一下，现在几分钟啊？真的是蛮混乱的。那快3分钟了，好，我先把那个答案先打开，一段答案，等一下哦。对，开启。我们上一次就玩了很久，就是为了打他的妹妹，对，因为他妹妹变吸血鬼，所以我们上次是为了要打他妹妹，重复了超多次。然后后来升级升的超爽的，可是也发现敌人也升级升的超爽的，我不知道为什么，敌人居然也升级了。非常的莫名其妙的升级。好了，那我讲我的直播的影片有声音给它调小声一点啊。OK， 那这样子声音你要问因为我其实有打算看看说什么时候我会在我的影片录音师的盒子，这个巴雷特录音师。 太热了，太吵太吵，不行啊！感觉一多强大，我收割4年的血，那我就不想要哈。而且太多了。
Burn it, boys!
为什么不能接话术？这我不懂。其他是霍金斯，皮袍霍金斯谁啊？小右都杀不死。皮袍霍金斯，没有。我知道他27级，可是这个有啊，霍金斯，这个了，皮袍霍金斯失踪了，这个了。
We've got one of them! All you bloody leeches need killing!
cannot enter.
Littering the streets, not me.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
You're being manipulated by these criminals. What's worse is that you're clever enough to know better.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I have a future here.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London, so you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Have conditions improved in Whitechapel?
I'm ready for whatever's coming.
Goodbye, young man. How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
Be the answer to all your problems. Good evening.
I'd like to see what... Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one...
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that... I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
What about those we left behind, face down in the mud? You want to change places with them? You cannot waste your chance at life this way.
It's not that simple. I wouldn't have expected you to understand. I don't even know why I spoke to you in the first place.
What is it?
The dog...
What about...
It's not that simple.
A gun? Good evening, Benjamin.
I'm afraid...
You don't seem...
Oh...
I will see you. A gun out...
This week, Joe. Come on, we fancy buying something, sir?
Joe Peterson. He's the villain.
I've known Joe for years. I saw him.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson, besides his behavior?
Colossus Joe.
Taking out your anger.
We've all had some rough...
And
nobody would be fool enough...
Right then.
Fancy buying.
You never... Do you need help?
To be honest,
I don't...
really? Free?
Goodbye for now.
You again?
Can I offer...
Keep your med...
There is a thin...
All right.
How does not a job?
I got in
Most...
I don't care.
I'm not sure...
Oh, do you...
How is the...
I'm not easy.
Goodbye, Miss...
这还要蓝装呢。吸血哎呦，这个不错。耐力减少
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. There's a letter inside.
然后可以，他会崩溃，然后他在我的一直对看，巴雷特，他的妻子和他最好的朋友，真的，巴雷特，这是他妻子的写的信，啊。
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Fancy buying something, sir?
I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
Don't want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched. Don't let your guard down, sir.
不是吧？应该是这里吧？就这里耶，这还蛮远的。我的，哦，是在这里。那就。
Let's pin it down!
太可以了。太累了，什么时候才去？这只看得到皮。3点水。
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I've never seen so many people dying at the same time.
themselves! There's one of them! What's on this? Burn, vermin! All of your enemies need killing! I'll send you to hell. All of your bloody leeches need killing. Die! Die, vermin! Steady, boys! I'll send you to hell. Look at it! Vicious button!
Kill it all you deserve!
你把我杀了。为什么你可以把我杀了？这里的就走过来到这里，炸裂。那我们这里过去。
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I insist you be quiet!
Son, do you not see? You are the healing balm.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
连这个也是。进来这里。
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes,
Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
My sister Mary, she was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
你没有喝吧？
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Why not ask for your help, since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself?
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
What can you tell?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman.
How powerful?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
What can you...
Lord...
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Priwen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan, like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but I swear I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this: I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
You again. What do you want?
Do you need
Yeah,
so you can sell them on the...
fair enough, Dr. Reed. Don't cost me...
Goodbye.
The moron had me laughing at first.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
Evening, Min.
Well,
I'm much more myself.
Welcome back to the
Excuse... I'm sorry if I worried.
Nosy.
Believe me, I never judged.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few.
Have you heard any...
I was told he caught a deadly disease.
Goodbye, Miss...
个境界里面问题，然后写这差一点，一开始我去的地方。
Welcome back to... Goodbye, Miss...
Didn't deserve this.
So few clients. What with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another.
It's locked.
Plenty of time to plan the future.
Good thing we haven't seen Seymour for a while.
It's become right peaceful, don't you think?
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you
Don't take it.
Yes, you had
I'm just...
Inebriate...
Yes.
Take the...
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Goodbye.
Foolish girl and her three principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
What can you tell me?
It's all about staying out of trouble.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse.
Have you ever...
Where else would I go?
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
We're all truly alone in this world. You're lucky you learnt that early.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone.
Why do you think she's so...
I can't say, sir.
Heard any...
I heard them.
So long, Ru. Evening, Ru.
Evening, Mr.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Are you worried?
I never really felt safe in this town.
Is anything worried?
Gunshots?
So long, Rufus. Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in? I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days. So you have questions about the flu then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
The orphan that regards you as a mother, please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope Factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached.
Did your husband die?
Oh no, my Jack was a docker. He died when...
How is life around?
Life has always been hard in the... You mean
But
years?
how...
Life is all...
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know, but it's most likely linked to the gangs if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Goodbye, Miss Fi-
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
It's locked, all right.
Please don't stay too long, sir.
feel your bones these days.
在这里，所以这里是。就在那个地方，要蛮远的。
Good evening, Mr. Fishman.
Yeah.
Do you require...
That's something I didn't
I don't know which...
And is it your purpose of...
Goodbye, Mr.
见这个。被动。双刀。没有啊。
I'd step back, sir. He's mine! I'll take it! Stop! Fire! Fear no evil! We do the Lord's work! Christ! This one's tough! I order you to step back. I'll take its head. Lord, give us. Oh my God!
我被打死了。
I'd step back, sir. It ain't you! Kill it! The power of the Lord Commander! Crush this beast! Fear no evil! We do the Lord's work here! Leewin shall prevail! Crawl back to the hell that spawned you! Remember! Fear no evil! We I order you to step back.
3打1，那我是不死局，可是，
I'd step back, sir. Sir, step away. Look at it. Fish is back. Away with you. Remember your vows, friends!
We have a killer!
No rest for the wicked! Go on! Back to the shadows! Look lively! Return to us! Have faith, brothers! Yeah! This is not the place for you, sir.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary. This is
盗墓者，洗劫肢体任务，自己学历我很高兴，抗议的那种切断炸弹。好了，那个在看这个的时候，先去上厕所吧。我敢打赌这个是我自己按的。所以现在我只是我会自己下衣服。
my watch. Damn grave robbers.
利用我的身份。就先在这里。
It's locked.
谢谢。来吃一碗面啊！最近报复杀死一个男人。4000，可是他用找不到啊。我目标应该是进化吧。好了，加油吧！
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
This is a slaughterhouse.
七送给你，在。
From Seymour to my beloved mother Stella. Fishburne, that sneaky bastard. It's locked, all right. Good evening.
Yeah.
I have retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
As a man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum. I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
Death is an appropriate punishment for your crimes, Seymour Fishburne. Cherish every day that you spend as a free man.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose, but she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times, that's all.
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
That right? Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Have you heard anything?
I don't...
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne. Evening.
Evening,
So long, Rufus. Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
Of course. Dr. Reed. Just grow eyes in the back of that head, sir. Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts. What can I do for you, Dr. Reed?
Do you have any new... Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child. And he is still a helping son most of the time. But when he gets angry, he can hardly contain his rage.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburne. There can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor? Do you think something can extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
Science has only just begun to investigate the mysteries of the human mind. Currently, we have more assumptions than fact.
There ain't no hope then. Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
I can't report my own son, can I? Not a burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
They'd hang him for sure. I won't send my only son to his death.
The situation will only get worse. Someone has to stop Seymour.
If someone ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people. He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days after one of his episodes.
Why did he confess? Did you suspect something?
No. I guess he wanted his old mum to help him fight his, demons.
Did Seymour tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his hate, his rage, how he feels when he's done it.
Stella,
I can't.
Burden.
They'd hang it. If so.
Tell me about all
do you
science.
There ain't.
Goodbye, Miss Fish.
I can't remember the last time. Sorry.
To every night, a dark
Evening, Rufus.
Evening.
And every dawn.
So long. Good evening, Mr.
Yeah.
I've
heard.
Goodbye, Mr.
Am I really cursed? It would explain. So much.
这里吗？
So much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
No one can hide!
fog's been hiding them of late.
Evening, Rufus. So long, Rufus.
All these whispers of monsters got folk gossiping and scared. It's people they should fear. Flesh and blood. I so love to gaze at the stars. The fog's been hiding them of late. Don't you think Miss Fishburne is nice to us? But I always have the feeling she's hiding something. For now, you're still the only real friend I have, Jack.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Miss...
How come you consider it your only friend?
I found Jack when he was a baby, alone amongst dead rats. Poison, probably. He was the weakest, but he survived. Just like me with my parents.
Like you and your parents?
When I was 8, my parents died in a car accident. Rumour says I didn't get a scratch.
You don't remember the accident?
No. I was little back then. It's been a blurry mess and very quiet in my head ever since.
How have you survived? Did anybody take care of you?
I don't have any family left, really. Except for the good Mrs. Fishburne. She's like my family now.
今天的直播就先到这里，时间差不多6小时，可是我觉得时间差不多嘞，要确认一下。哦，应该还可以在直播到10点半。OK。
Are you worried about... Is anything...
Gunshots?
So long. Evening.
Evening.
最后一段，这个我就2000的钱。
So long, Rufus.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got...
So you mean you're...
Yeah, why do you think this is the last pub open?
Do you think prison changed you?
Oh, I don't know about that. All I brought back...
But do you feel
All I know is that I...
Why not leave town and start...
I grew up in the East End. This is where my roots are.
Don't you feel threatened?
I've made peace with my violent past.
Do you think that
As long as...
you attempted murder? Give me some details.
I was given an order to kill. I was an obedient gang member at the time, a proud wet boot boy.
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand, but I couldn't kill him. I just stood there pointing my gun. Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music. He was eating, drinking, laughing. He was having such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings. And then something happened.
You've had a sad, violent and low...
No, not really. I had friends and happiness in my...
Why did you...
Because I finally felt useful. Do you have any idea?
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Pre-Wan guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologise, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Wow. 已经是4200，好像是会。
Goodbye, Miss.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Good evening. What? Goodbye. Good evening. What? Goodbye.
也在这里。
Watch out! Don't like burning, does it?
轮。是在这个区域。
Damn it! Where have you been?
For Christ's sake, get a grip! Look at yourself!
It's quite hard to do without a mirror. Can I borrow yours? Oh wait, we don't have a house.
Yes, we're poor, but there is work to do. Honest money waiting to be earned.
I had honest work before I was fired by those fascist pigs, remember? So let me drink in peace.
You were fired for the bottle, not for your political opinions. When will you realise that?
Maybe I do drink too much. And maybe it did cost me my job. But the struggle is real, and don't you dare undermine it.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us? The vampire hunters will never find us here. Your smell is enticing. So sweet of love. Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon ages.
Have you found the answers you...
There is too much left unanswered.
Get to know her.
What manner of creature is her?
I really don't know. I'm not...
What is it?
A progeny of...
You mentioned... I thank you for your time, man.
Your kind... Skull.
Where did you...
We claim...
Thank you, old Brit. It's locked, all right.